Now the next match was a World Tag Team Championship. It became a three-way tag match. Because the setup for this is really stupid, but whatever. So
Yeah,
the Hurt Syndicate versus Brodido versus FTR, and the winners of this match was Brodido. But this, the interesting thing about this with the predictions, it was split. It was evenly split, 3-3. So the only ones who get a point for this will be Johnny, Jack, and Panda.
Yeah, because I mean, I never would have thought that they would have won. So yeah, that's what happened. There was a match between FTR and Brodido, and the episode of Dynamite, and it was like the time limit and stuff. So the time actually ran out. It was a draw. So they decided that it would be a triple threat match between them, and because the original match was whoever wins this match will go against the Hurt Syndicate for the pay-per-view or whatever. But since it was a draw, it became a triple threat.
Yeah, and the other thing that was interesting when we were watching that on Dynamite, you weren't in the room for it, but I was like, yeah, Mark, this is gonna be a triple threat match. Just watch because the time limit up, they got like a minute left. Nothing ain't gonna happen. This crap's gonna be stretched out even more.
Yep, that's what happened. So the Hurt Syndicate showed up. It was very noticeable. The MVP was not with them, and from my understanding is, I guess he has criminal record or some junk, so he wasn't allowed to fly into London and all that, or be in that area.
It's just like certain other some countries, if you have a felony record, you're not allowed in the country at all.
Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, the match happened. There's when the kid did what they do. They threw him around, their strength and all that stuff. Of course, Bobby's a large dude, all that kind of stuff. But then what happened during the match, kind of like a middle-ish so of the match, is that they got jumped by these mystery guys, and when they take off their mask, it turned out to be Jay Lethal and the Gates of Agony. So they start fighting, they chase them out of the ring or whatever, but during, that stuff happens. We get back to FTR and Brodido still in the ring, and there's more back and forth and junk like that. And surprisingly, Brodido did pin him and win the match. And it was surprising. Of course, her Syndicate were out of the ring during the time. They couldn't do anything about it. It's a clever way to make them lose without technically them not getting pinned or whatever.
But it's still weird because they weren't even in the room when it happened.
I know.
And also too, the MVP thing, like we already, the real world reason why he couldn't be there. Like let's say if it is true that, because he had his, the problems in his past, the country are strict about that. But they still could have said like, oh no, MVP couldn't be here tonight because he was handling business and his business caused him to miss his flight. Yeah, I mean, he's a bit,
some kind of kayfabe thing, yeah. But
he was handling business and he got hurt doing the business for the Hurt business.
Okay, you. So, anyways,
I like it.
Okay, so anyways, yeah, I'm surprised. I am a big fan of Brody King though, so I did like seeing them. It's just awesome because like Bandito is very skilled, fast, does all the flippy shit, but Brody King's like the beast. He's the beast, man. It was epic. I like that, and I'm glad they won. I only didn't vote for them because I thought, never in a million years, whatever. But no, they won.
It's also really cool because Bandito is also the Ring of Honor World Champion too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So then also, following episode of Dynamite, the Hurt Syndicate did gang up and beat up on the Gates of Agony and Ricochet and everything. So we'll see what happens there. A good reason now because, these motherfuckers cost us the title. So we'll see what goes there,
Mm-hmm.
Your thoughts on the match one?
I don't remember enough to say. I just remember that I was shocked that
you were shocked.
Pretty much.
I will say
that how
I think
it's how they lost the titles that surprised me.
Mm.
I think I can speak for everyone when I say thank God Brody King and Bandito were in the match because otherwise it would have been the stiffest, stalest ass match with just the Hurt Business and FTR, and it would have been a snore fest.
How you still call it the Hurt Business?
What are they called?
The Hurt
What are they called?
Yeah, remember,
okay. I keep forgetting what they're called. I seriously forgot what they were called. Legit.
Oh, just I'm like, are they? Yeah, Luchasaurus is Kill Switch.
I always loved the the absolutely necessary AEW name changes that are not quite like. I still love the joke where everyone said when Adam Copeland signed up, and my friend said, "What are they going to call him? Pointed Corner?" I was like,
They should have. Why not?
they should have pointed
Remember
corner.
when Aleister Black came in and they didn't know what to call him because they didn't get the memo on what his name was going to be, and they're calling him Johnny End and other things that they didn't know what to call him, you know?
Because that was his original name in the Indies, was Johnny End, and then they called him Malachi Black, and it was like, okay, fair enough. So I think I'm like, I seriously forgot, but honestly, like I could say safely, if it wasn't for Brody King and Bandito, this match would have been a snore fest. But they luckily really carried the match. They had a lot of great moments. I love Bandito. I love Brody. I love them both. If I ever meet them, I'll definitely get them to sign my Ring of Honor flag. I'm happy they're the new tag champs. I'm finally happy Brody has a damn title in that company.
He's been there a while too.
Sheesh. Yeah, he's been there a while.
Weren't they trios champs with the House of Black, technically speaking?
Really? They were?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They were trios champions. That's true. I forgot about that. So did everyone else. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Well, I don't remember. I forgot that too. You know, you just mentioned that.
Mm-hmm.
Is Buddy Matthews still around?
He maybe still works here. He maybe still works here.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he got injured or
because he's not injured to my knowledge. No, he's not injured to my knowledge because I watch him and Rhea on Twitch, so I don't. He's not injured, so I'm like, oh, sorry about that. He's not injured to my knowledge, so.
Wait, so remember, if we don't see them in the 0 hour, which is that we all still work here promotion, then maybe he isn't there anymore. But you can't even check the AEW page for their roster because they
fucking outdated.
Yeah, something outdated. Well, but
even Ryan still works there apparently. If you go by the site.
Apparently.
I was probably right.
Oh, what's his face?
Cody Rhodes is still there. No, I'm just kidding.
No, what were the guys? Santana and Ortiz apparently still work there because based on if you go by the site.
God.
Hey, if they pay me, I'll fix it for them. I'll probably mess it up, but I'll try.
But like I said, I'm. Oh, there was one other. There was one other thing I forgot to.
Wait, hold on, Jack. Just real quick. Buddy Matthews is recovering from an ankle surgery that happened August 2025 to repair a partial ligament tear. Apparently, it happened during his entrance in Grand Slam Australia, where he was still wrestling for 15 minutes despite the injury.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That was the match against Okada. That's right. I forgot about that. He did the flip and his ankle went. I forgot about that. That's right. Okay.
Okay, so he is injured, and he still does work here. It's just
Okay, yeah, because like I said, I watched their Twitch channel, and he didn't look injured. Like, I mean, they do like workouts and stuff. So
his ankles. Okay. Oh, I guess if he's like gaming on Twitch, I mean, you tell because his ankles were the problem, right? Just sitting.
No, like they do like workouts sometimes on the. And like workout and stuff. So I'm like, oh, okay. Like I didn't know, but that makes sense now. Okay, all right. He's just probably fully recovering. Anyway, okay, that makes a lot more sense. But anywho, yeah, this is a good match. I thought it was a good thing. I'm happy they're tag champs. What do you think, Johnny?
I'm just glad that Brodido, the Brodido team, they won. It's about damn time. But early in the match, I don't know why, but I'm just never really that interested in the Hurt Syndicate. Like, I'm never really that invested in their storyline. And, the FTR, they're just, at this point, they're just total garbage. Like, it's not the same. They're not the same tag team they were even, like, maybe a year ago. Or like they
in my head, I had a visual of like I wish Jay Briscoe was still alive, man. I really do, because I can hear in my head the Briscoes cutting a promo on FTR and Mark and Jay just going off on them. It's all like, hey, look, everybody, it's FTR. Except you should put an A in the middle of them because you ain't FTR, you fatter. Like, just I can see them saying something like that. And then like Jay would chime in, it's like, and just like your name, we're gonna make your mouth match it by giving you a couple fat lips, like like something like that. I could see like the Briscoes just cutting promo after promo, just like, oh, I miss that stuff. But that's the stuff I'm like, I miss that sort of dynamic. But yeah, FTR suck now in the ring. I'm like, man, you guys were, you guys were so good. What happened to you?
But here's the thing: like, even if they wanted to go to the whole like heel direction, they could have done it in a way that is still palatable for the audience. But the way they go around it, like, it's just like, I feel like they don't even care anymore.
Yeah,
I think they're
they
just
really
there.
don't.
Like,
They're there for the chat at this point. They get, I mean,
Yeah. That's what it feels like.
and I
they're not
definitely
evil.
agree. I'll say I
And-
definitely agree with Johnny here, but FTR, it's like, just
But he got Big Stoke.
anyway.
He don't get no holes, but he still got Big Stoke.
I can't.
Anyway, on to the next match.
I was going to say something with the FTR thing. So, with FTR being a part of this match and FTR losing, it kind of made sense because they're building them up to go up against Edge and Christian at some point.
Yeah.
So that's probably the other reason why they had to lose the match.
Yeah, because that was the thing too. They also discussed that they're kind of working together, kind of like, Edge, well, whatever. Cope will help Christian with his problem, and then Christian will help Edge, whatever, cope with his problem. So now they took out the matriarchy, so now they're going to focus on taking out FTR. And
Yeah.
of course, after that, then we'll see what happens between them. They're going to break weights again or what.
Yeah, so they're gonna go up against FTR at All Out. Was it next month? So we'll see how, and they're gonna be in Toronto for that one, right?
Yeah.
They're their home turf. So of course they probably will win. I'm sorry, I just can't get invested in FTR anymore. I just really like FTR. I actually cared about FTR, and I just wish they'd go away.